And a suspected killer is behind bars.
This comes after a month and a half of a manhunt in 4 states. U.S. Marshals found Nathan Summerfield in Ohio this morning, just 30 minutes from his home in Ashland. Police say he killed Lynn Jackenheimer while they were on vacation on the Outer Banks last month. Then on your side's Andy Fox is following developments tonight.
Yeah, and since the killing happened in North Carolina, that's where we expect Summerfield to be tried. And that is a process dealing with extradition. It could take 3 days. It could take 3 weeks. We don't know for sure. What we do know, an alleged killer is caught and a family gets the only satisfaction available to them.
Today, Ashland County brought Nate Summerfield to justice.
After 38 days on the run, Nate Summerfield arrested at the Legacy Inn and Suites, just 40 miles from his home. The check-in clerk did not recognize him.
Do you remember his checking in yesterday?
Yes.
Can you tell me about what happened when he checked in?
He just checked in like a normal customer.
Law enforcement has been stumped because they have not been able to find Summerfield's car. Today we found out they do have his car.
On August 8th, we found his vehicle in Michigan on the Indiana border in Barron County, Michigan.
It appears after Summerfield returned from the Outer Banks with the 2 children July 8th, he drove from his Ashland home 260 miles to Berrien County, Michigan, where he dumped the car.
We know it was there for probably at least 3 weeks.
What is unknown is how Summerfield then got back to Medina, Ohio, where he was arrested. But investigators know he had help along the way.
If anybody was harboring him, I want it to be clear, we're going to be looking at federal charges on top of any state charges.
With Summerfield in custody, the story now switches back to the Outer Banks, where Lynn Jackenheimer was strangled and stabbed to death, allegedly by her former boyfriend, Nate Summerfield. For Lynn's family, the beginning of closure in this terrible tragedy.
The only thing that I've really been waiting for is him to get caught so we can know what happened, how it happened, and why it happened.
Today, Ohio officials hinted at the logistic challenges that face the murder case. All the information in Ohio and all the nuances of the case must be communicated and delivered to the prosecutor in Dare County. There will certainly be cooperation between Ohio and North Carolina to build the best case against Nate Summerfield. In the newsroom, Andy Fox, 10 on your side.
And Summerfield changed his appearance after the killing. Here's a look at his before and after pictures. The one on the left shows what he looked like when he left the Outer Banks. No facial hair. The picture on the right, well, that's what he looks like today. Full beard and mustache. And by the way, 10 on your side has covered this investigation since the very beginning. All of the developments from the Outer Banks to Ohio. You can see all of our coverage here on Wavy.com, including an interactive timeline of events. It's a special page you can find on a link by clicking on today's story.